Hi everyone, welcome to Fix It Free. Welcome to this new tutorial. This is the full tutorial on how to create a professional poster. I already made a trailer on my channel, as you can see, and this is the full tutorial for beginners and for everyone. In this tutorial you will learn everything on how to present your product in a professional way in a poster, as you can see, how to draw shadow, how to adjust the different assets on your poster, and also you will see, guys, how to make professional lighting and also add the curves to your product. So let's begin our tutorial. The first thing to begin with is the background, and for you guys to find the professional and free backgrounds or premium as you like, you can use the website Freepik. As I always use this website, I've never had any issue finding the background. As you can see, we have a very beautiful backgrounds and free backgrounds. You can download all this by just clicking on download, as you can see. Okay, and then you need to take a professional picture for your product, as you can see. And for this I used a cheap light box. I bought this on AliExpress. It's in there $15, and also the image is not using a camera, it's just using my cheap phone, as you can see. So now done with the background and the product image, as you can see, let's go over the selection. Okay, so now we need to select our product, and for the selection you can use the polygonal lasso tool, or you can use the quick selection tool. Using the polygonal lasso tool, you select your object by making points like this around your product, as you can see, and when you finish you go back to the start, you just click and your selection will be like this. Okay, if you have a recent version of Photoshop, you can use the object selection tool, as you can see. If you don't, you can just use the quick selection tool. It's fast, it's just the brush. Okay, and you can select using the quick selection tool only by doing like this around the product, and then by clicking on select and mask, as you can see here, you can adjust your selection. So Ctrl plus to zoom the product. Now I need to extend the selection on those area, and I am doing this again using the polygonal tool, as you can see. And you can see beside the polygonal tool icon, you can see the plus. As you can see, guys, it means that I am extending the selection, as you can see. So let's go to the bottom of my bottle, as you can see, and in this case I need the opposite. So I need to press Alt until I see the minus around my tool, and then keep again selecting like this around my bottle, but this time I want those area to be deselected, as you can see. So here right now the selection, I think the selection is complete. Keep in mind guys, if you want a professional selection, you need to take your time, and it will take time to make a professional selection, as you can see, and play with those settings like the feather and the smoothness until you get very good edges around your product, as you can see over here. Okay, then after pressing OK, you can see your product now is selected. All you need to do now is click on mask, as you can see here at the bottom. Now we don't have the background anymore, so let's drag and drop this over our background that we have downloaded from the website Freepik. Okay, so here is our product, and it's done like this. So for this image, let's bring some orange. Okay, so I think this image is good enough like this. So here is the image, and as you can see, have some weight over the image. You can delete this by selecting those area like this, and then deleting those area, or you can work with the selection, the select and delete the color. You can also work with the select and the color range, as you can see. And here, by clicking on plus, you can work like this, and then delete the color, and the color over here is completely deleted from the selected area, as you can see. So let's click on the select again, and let's drag and drop the orange to my background. Okay, again resize this and Control T. Let's adjust this beside the puddle. So here is our orange, as you can see, and now guys, you can see that those pictures are not looking real. As you can see, we don't have shadows, we don't have lights, we don't have a lot of things. Okay, so let's start with the shadows, and to make shadow for those assets, let's start with the product first. Okay, so we will create a new layer, as you can see, and let's place this layer under the product. Let's set the opacity around 60%. Okay, the color to black, but the color will be light, like a shadow, because we have the opacity on 60%. Okay, like this. So here is the shadow for the product. Let's again to make another layer over here. Here we have the shadow for the product shadow. Okay, let's make product for the shadow for the orange. Okay, shadow orange. Again the same thing, 60%. And let's draw. Our shadow. Let's resize the size of the brush. You can resize this by clicking on the menu at the top, or you can do it by clicking on Alt and right click like this on the right. You resize the diameter, and the top and the bottom you resize the hardness, as you can see. Okay, so here I need to create another layer, and this time the opacity will be 80%, as you can see, and I need the diameter to be smaller like this. So in this tutorial I'm only using a mouse, and as you know guys, it's hard to draw those things using a mouse. So let's adjust again the opacity for this layer. 30, it's good. I still need to draw a shadow on those areas, as you can see, and also a little shadow over here. Okay, so let's take the polygonal lasso tool and let's draw over here and like this. Okay, so let's again select create a new layer. Let's adjust the diameter again, and let's, sorry, this will be on the top, as you can see, and let's adjust this to I think 30% will be good. I think this need to be fixed a little bit over here. I just need to set the hardness here. I don't need the hardness to be 100%, as you can see. let's set the hardness over 10%. So now it's good. It's looking good. Now again, let's create another layer and let's go with the polygonal lasso tool and let's draw a selection on those layers, as you can see. And here let's again bring this brush and let's set the hardness over 20%. Let's draw those area like this. Let's set the opacity again to be like this. So now done with the shadow, as you can see guys. What I need to do is I have this issue over here, this weight lighting over here, and to fix this all I need to do is I have the bottle over here, so I need to click on the mask of the bottle, as you can see. Now the bottle is selected. Okay, so here let's make a brush and adjust again the diameter. Again the same thing, click on Control right click, click on Alt and right click, and you can adjust the diameter. You can adjust the hardness like this from the top to the bottom. You can adjust the hardness. 30% is good for me. And now let's create a new layer on the top and let's draw those area like this. Okay, and now let's adjust opacity to around 10%, or let's adjust this to around 40%. So now it's good. Control D to deselect. Now done with those stuff, as you can see. Now what I need to do in this case is, as you can see, I have this bottle over here. You can see that we have this bottle, as you can see, and I have this background over here, this green background, and basically I need to see some green on the honey, as you can see, and I don't see that, so it's an issue, and that makes the product is not looking real. It's so the solution here, we will make a duplication of the product and this mask, as you can see. Let's duplicate this, duplicate layer. Okay, and let's make this the last one. Let's make this one on the opacity around 30%, okay, or let's make it 50%, so like this, or let's make it 40%, for example 40%. Okay, let's again hide this one. So now I need to select those area. As you can see, let's click on the mask, control and click on the mask. Okay, and even if I click on the mask, I need to deselect this label, as you can see, because I don't want this label to be I don't want any green to appear on this label, so I need to select this label, as you can see, and let's click on minus and select like this, select this label. So again the same thing. Very good. So now let's take the brush and let's select black, and let's take the brush, let's select the mask. Again, the mask is already selected, and what I need here is I need again to adjust the hardness to around 50%, and I need to adjust the diameter. Okay, so that's good. As you can see now, you see some green, guys, some green over here, some green over here also, some, sorry, I made it over. So now let's adjust again. Let's deselect this and let's adjust this layer again, and let's make this adjustment. Okay, so I think it's good like this. Okay, so 60% is good, and as you can see right now we see some green, as you can see on the edges of the product, as you can see like this. So the last thing that you can add is you can add your logo. For example, let's add our logo. So here is the logo. Let's drag and drop, and let's adjust again logo, Control T, and adjust this logo like this. Let's make the logo on the top, and as you can see the green and the green, we can make some changes over the building option, and let's add some outer glow, change the opacity, let's convert this to white, the size also, and the speed will be like this. Let's make some noises. So okay, or if you want it to look like light, let's do it like this. You can add the stock, you can add texture. There's a lot of options that you can add here. You can add shadow for your logo like this. You can do that. So now also this weight that I have on my logo makes some reflection at the top of my bottle, as you can see, and it gives this image a very good look. Okay, so now guys, there is one more thing we need to do for this image to be complete, is the lighting. And let's hide this logo and let's work with the lighting. Okay, so let's start with the bottle. As you can see, we have the bottle over here and we have the orange over here. So let's create a curve like this. Curve. I don't know why I created this layer, so let's delete this layer. Let's make the curve over here. I don't want the logo to be modified. Okay, so let's keep the logo as it is. We have here the curves, and let's add some weight to the image. As you can see, this, so we have the image really clear, and let's not make it this over, and let's add some darkness to the image. We want the shadows to be appearing, and we don't want the colors to affect the colors. Okay, so we don't want the colors to be affected. Let's make a third point here, and let's adjust this orange, only this orange, and for this let's make this orange on a group, and inside the group let's add the curve for this group, and let's point this curve on the group, as you can see. Or let's just click on create a clipping mask, and by creating this clipping mask, those changes will be affecting only this element over here, as you can see. So those changes are affecting only this orange, as you can see. Okay, and what I will do here is I will slightly try to find a natural color for this orange. Okay, so this will be the most natural color for this orange, as you can see, like this. I think this is good. So now done with lighting. Here is the before for the orange, and here is the after. As you can see, the orange is looking more natural like this, and here is the global curve for the total background. Here is the before and here is the after, as you can see. And let's again hide the logo, and that's the final result, guys. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to Fix It Free. I know this video is very long video, but I've tried to explain everything step by step, and I don't want to just speed things and with less explaining, because I want this to be for beginners also to follow me and to do the same thing, even if you don't have that much experience on Photoshop. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Fix It Free. Don't forget also to leave me a comment if you have any issue, anything you want to ask about. I will reply to all comments. Okay, thank you guys.